The internet is a great place for people to get inspired and motivated, with countless of creators and influencers trying to persuade the masses. And as the internet grows in popularity, so does the amount of parasocial and out-of-touch individuals who live inside their own bubbles that support unhealthy behaviors. A famous example of this was the Red Pill movement that happened around 2022, with the great leader Andrew Tate, who preached about being an alpha male while sending women to go make sandwiches. And now what Andrew Tate says or does, yes, matters in a broad sense. It all really trickles down to who the audience actually is, which most are men who struggle either financially, sexually, or physically, and are looking to get motivated by a guy who doesn't struggle with either of those. And the core of this audience are the ones you would call involuntary celibates, or better known online as incel culture or the black pill movement. And there's a new trend of very damaged individuals online who believe the only way to get women and attention is to heavily alter their appearance. Now, one thing is getting a nose job or a BBL, but another thing is getting a double jaw surgery or smashing your facial bones with a hammer to appear more attractive, which is absolutely insane, and I will get to that in a bit. So without further ado, we'll be looking into the Looksmaxing community. Please like or subscribe to help the channel, and I hope you enjoy the video. Hopefully. Now let's begin with the first post. My 6-month Looksmaxing results. Weight loss, plastic surgery, fillers, light therapy, and more. Now in this post she talks about undergoing many procedures to quote unquote looksmax. And you might have thought this was only a trend for men, but no, women also participate in this as well. Now she started with losing weight, going from 150 to 130 pounds, which is pretty neat, telling us she tracked her calories and started to work out. She also started using skincare products, red light therapy mask, dental work, supplements, and even a better haircut. But now getting to the more controversial things, she got lip filler injections, hair removal on her chin, and rhinoplasty to reduce the size of her nose. And this is a before and after picture of her procedures, and as you can see, a lot smaller and more refined. And now this is absolutely nothing compared to what we're going to get into, but this is always the first step people take into getting into ultra looksmaxing. And now the procedures this woman did are all perfectly normal, and most people stop here. They get a rhinoplasty, they get a BBL, and boom, they're done with everything. But there are always those who want more. And let's get to those people.
All the women in the world want the best looking men. If you understand the truth, you can then start to take actions to use it in your favor. It's not uncommon for people in the looksmaxing industry to get a hammer and think, okay, what part of my face would I like to improve? My cheekbones, my jaw, my chin, my orbitals.
What took you to the point of hitting yourself in the face with a hammer?
It was just results. I wanted to be good looking, quickly, fast. It's like walking down the street and you're just seeing train wreck after train wreck after train wreck, because I know what good looking people look like. Just like that. The best looking people in society, they're always treated the best. You just gotta open your eyes and you'll see it.
This guy sounds like the sad version of the Joker. So the kid basically puts on a Michael Myers mask and starts smashing his face with a hammer, causing it to swell, and somehow that makes his face look better. And the last statement he made about people who look better get treated better is just a pure black pill statement. Instead of smashing his face with a hammer, he should probably go to therapy. That's probably a way better use of his time. And now this guy isn't the only bone smasher. Yes, that is a term that people are using. Unfortunately, there are more of them. And now there are actually tutorials online that teach you how to bone smash. So let's check them out and let's see if we can learn something.
What you're going to want to do, use your knuckles, your main knuckle right here, hold your face like this, and just bang, 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 all along the cheekbone area that you want to grow. So you're going to want to do this 2 to 3 times a day, and what you want to do is you just want to maintain the inflammation. You want to maintain that healing kind of state in your bones. So just like this.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? What? I know this dude is not doing this for more than 30 minutes. Like, bro, like what does this world come to? Now, this guy Clavicular, which is like the king of the looksmaxing community, actually does the bone smashing thing as well. So maybe we can watch him and get better insight on how the hell this works.
That's starting to hurt, man. Let's do a little bit more. No contraction of the face. I know it hurts, but that means it's working. That's the only indication. You have to push past the pain. Look at me. I've been bone smashing for about 2 years, and I have gotten improvements. I used to have flat zygotes pretty much, but bone smash for about 2 years from this point, pretty much every day consistently, and now I'm got some tissue.
Bro, what are you guys? Bro, I don't know if this is all a joke and I'm just the only one that doesn't understand. But like, why the hell are you doing it if it hurts? Like, whatever, bro. Now, I'm actually searching if this bone smashing thing actually works, and most people are saying it's a really bad idea. Saying things like your face can be uneven if done incorrectly, or it can cause permanent nerve damage, internal bleeding, can increase the risk of long-term chronic pain, and a lot more not such good things. Now, to be fair, there isn't enough research on what bone smashing does in the long term, probably because it's such a brainless concept that researchers don't even want to pay attention to it. So, I wouldn't recommend this activity, but it's your life, do what you want. These guys know something I don't, apparently. Good on them.
Always been a boss, geez, no, I ain't checking in. You don't see the diamonds on the watch, better check again. Keep designers on the feet every time I'm stepping in.
Now, in the black pill community, this right here would be called Ascension, which at first I thought it was some Dragon Ball power-up thing, but no, it's actually a term they use. And in this video, he apparently bone smashes and moves his mouth up and down to eventually become a completely different person. Now, for anyone watching this video, I promise you, smashing your face with a hammer will not make you look like this. Not even remotely close. Even if you had 1,000 years to sculpt this perfect face, the blood vessels and nerve damage that you would receive during the transformation would literally make it impossible. I'm sorry. Look, I understand small changes, but this guy looks like a completely new person. But, you know, I think he got surgery. I'm not sure. I'm gonna let you guys figure it out in the comments. Please let me know. I have absolutely no idea. And by the way, this Ascension bone smashing nonsense doesn't only pertain to men, okay? Hold up. Women also do it, unfortunately. There's so many things wrong with this video, I don't even know where to start. First things first, why on God's green earth are you using a 9-pound dumbbell? Like, I didn't even know they use 9-pound dumbbells. I thought they just made 10 and 8s. I don't know, I think the 9 just ticks me off. Second, why are you using a dumbbell? That's possibly the worst object you can use. Go outside and get a rock, that'd literally be better. And 3, where's the progress? I don't see anything. Where's the change? You just got better lighting and called it a result. And this video is proof of why this community breeds such unhealthy behaviors. This woman isn't even ugly, and yet she's acting like she's a 4 out of 10 5, smashing her face. Whatever, I don't care.
Look, you can see the corner of my mouth is irritated because I've been doing micro tears in it to make my smile wider.
Yeah, I don't even need to explain the stupidity in this video. It's just blatantly nonsense. Whatever. This dude is Jeff the Killer Maxing because he doesn't have a wide smile. Like, you know it's gonna look ugly, right? Have you seen The Dark Knight? Have you seen The Joker? Like, these people are lost causes. God bless y'all, bro. And there are also the posers who want to get into the looksmaxing trend, but just hit puberty instead and act like they did it using black pill methods. Like, the dude would literally be 12 years old and then fast forward when he's 17 and act like he did that off of black pill methods, which the method here is just dropping your balls. Now, let's talk about the king of looksmaxing and the guy who took it to a completely different level. If you thought Ascension was crazy, this guy is like Super Saiyan 3 with Kaioken. It's ridiculous. The guy is Clavicular, and he has done some insane stuff to his body. I mean, ridiculous. He's an internet personality / live streamer, and I'm just gonna name all the nutty stuff that he has done to himself. First of all, he's been on TRT or testosterone replacement therapy since the age of 14, which I don't even know how he got access to that at such a young age, but obviously horrible. He's also played around with steroids, microneedling, facial fillers, peptide injections, the M drug, and basically everything that you probably shouldn't do. And actually on his journey of ultramaxing, instead of only helping himself, on stream he injected his 17-year-old girlfriend with peptides and received a lot of backlash. I wonder why. He also has talked about on numerous occasions of getting a double jaw surgery, which can also cause nerve damage, incorrect healing, jaw stiffness. You've heard it all before. Well, I'm done talking about this. My head hurts and I'm getting hungry, so Just please don't listen to any of this nonsense. If you are in the black pill community and are insecure, I promise you there are way better alternatives than literally hurting yourself and participating in unhealthy activities to achieve this altered form of perfection. Have good hygiene, drink more water, take care of your skin, get on a better diet, and I promise you will look better. This looksmaxing trend just makes people miserable and sets unhealthy standards that are impossible to achieve. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, I have more stuff like this that you might like, so give it a try, and thanks for watching. Ciao.